We're going to start first of all with the glute bridge. So we're going to lie on our backs, bring the knees towards the buttock, and you can rest your head on a pillow or a cushion if you feel that you want something under your head. And we're going to really focus on bringing the pelvis up nice and neutrally and centrally. So it's important to engage the core, drawing your belly button into your spine as you squeeze the butt cheeks together and lift off the ground. Again, pay careful attention to the pelvis. We don't want any dropping and twisting on one side. We want to make sure we squeeze harder if we're struggling on one side to ensure that we're nice and level when we come up. Also watch the knees. The last thing we want is knees buckling out or in. They should stay nice and straight and controlled on the way up, and the same on the way down as you roll back down. So I try and hit about 5 of these to start with. Obviously, if you're fatiguing or causing any pain whatsoever, stop immediately and consult your healthcare professional. Don't continue. As you get stronger, you'll be able to add on more and more, and you're just going to gently come up, squeeze the butt cheeks together all the way to the top, and hold for a few seconds, 5-10 seconds, before gently and controlled lowering down, watching those pelvis and knees for any deviation or twists. The next exercise is a nice simple clam. So you're going to roll onto your side. Again, use a rolled up towel or pillow just to support your head, because we like to keep the spine nice and neutral, not put any kinks in it. We want all the nervous system to be flowing nice and freely without any disruptions. So again, you can pop your hand on your butt this time and just gently separate the knees. And you should feel the muscle contract under your hand as you're doing this. Do it nice and slowed to make sure that you get the most control and form is good, to make sure we get optimum out of this exercise. So we're going to aim for 10. If you find you're hitting 5 or 6, whatever number it is, don't panic. Just stop at that number, have a little rest by doing the other side and hitting the same number, and then do that again twice. You'll gradually build up the strength. So if you're not hitting 10 straight away, that's absolutely fine, because the next day you might be able to add on another one, or towards the end of the week, maybe another one. Whatever works for you and your body, we want to do it correctly and safely. The next exercise we're actually going to do is the plank. So we're going to go right over onto our fronts, and you're probably all quite familiar with this one. So forearms down on the floor, elbows underneath the shoulders, and we're going to straighten out the legs and focus on drawing the belly button in towards the spine again to make sure that we get no dipping in the pelvis. We don't want this. It's going to strain the lower back. So engage, pull the belly button in and draw the shoulder blades slightly down and in together to engage the upper back stabilizers as well. And keep your head straight, no looking up, and don't tuck right under. Spine neutral again, so it should be straight. What you'll notice is you start to shake a little bit. That means that your muscles are a little bit fatigued. So once you reach that, you can just drop down and have a little rest and perhaps do it again for a few seconds, but you will find that you'll fatigue quicker the second time. So just do it within your tolerance and maybe have a break or do one of the other exercises in between, just to rest the different muscles and challenge them a little bit more. As again, the days go on, you will get better at this and be able to hold it for longer. So you might want to time it just to see how you're improving. Okay, so the key things today we've talked about is the importance of glute strengthening of the lower back for endurance runners. And pretty much anyone actually. The lower back stabilizers of the glutes are incredibly important, and also the importance of keeping a neutral spine when we're working out to make sure we don't cause any further injuries and make sure we get the optimum out of our exercises.